guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amanda, and as you can tell by the title, this is my 5-star predictions. So I decided that I'm gonna do 2 of these this year. So I'm gonna do one for the first half of the year, and then I'm gonna do the second one for the second half of the year. I think the books I picked either are already out or will be out by June, I hope. If not, well, I didn't check the publication dates. First, I'm going to talk to you about a couple books that I already own, and then I'm going to talk to you about a few books that have not come out yet or I don't own yet. When it comes to giving books 5 stars, I am like either just like willy-nilly and I just give everything 5 stars because I'm just like loving everything I'm reading, or I don't give anything 5 stars even if I loved it. I don't know why. Sometimes I'm like scared to give a book 5 stars. Now I will tell you that I do use Cawpile, which is a rating system created by G over at Book Roast, and that has helped me a lot because I'm looking at the story kind of through a more fine-tooth that's not the saying, is it? Like, I'm looking at it a little bit more critically because I'm looking at different aspects of the book, not just like the way that it made me feel or what I felt about it in that moment. So that's helped me quite a lot, and I think that that'll help especially this year when I do give things 5 stars. So that being said, let's talk about what I think I'm gonna give 5 stars this year. So the first of which is Let Me Lie by Claire McIntosh. This is, I don't know, this has been out for a while. One of my favorite books is I Let You Go, which you guys can't see over here, by her, and I absolutely love that book. It was so good. So this is a thriller. It is about a woman who has lost her parents to a murder-suicide, and as she gets older and starts to have a family of her own, she decides that she wants to find out what really happened with her parents, because she does not believe what they are saying, that her parents, you know, were involved in this murder-suicide. So that's all I know. That's all I need to know. I know that these stories, like, there's many things going on, and then they all, well, at least in the previous novel, they all tied up together, and it was just like fascinating to me. So I'm really thinking that this one will also be a 5-star for me, and I have just been meaning to get to it for so long that it just made sense to put it on this predictions list, because then I'll actually have to read it this year. The next thing I have on this list is Anxious People by Frederick Bachman. This is his newest novel. So Bear Town by this author is one of my all-time favorite books, and I just want to read everything he's written. I've been told by multiple people, including Julie, that I'm just gonna love everything. So I want to put this on this list. I'm really excited about this one. I think it's like a mystery. There's like a group of 8 people maybe, and it says something about a crime that never took place, a would-be bank robber who disappears into thin air, and 8 extremely anxious strangers who have more in common than they thought. And that's all I need to know, really. I know I love his writing style. It's beautiful. So I just think that with his track record, I mean, I've only read one thing, so I'm kind of taking a chance here, but like, especially, I mean, I guess with all of these probably, but I think I'm gonna love it. So the next book I'm predicting to give 5 stars to is called The Four Winds by Kristen Hanna. This book is set during the Great Depression in Texas. It follows a woman who has to make this choice of whether to fight for her farmland or move and go to California and start over. And what I will tell you is The Nightingale is one of my favorite books. So good. It made me feel all of the emotions. It made me cry even, and I'm not usually a crier. And so when I saw this and I saw the premise, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna love it. Now, I have not read The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna. I do want to get to that one, but I haven't read it. I think I'm gonna love that one as well, but for all intents and purposes, The Four Winds, I believe this will end up being a 5-star for me. The next book I want to put on this list is Lost in the Neverwoods. This is by Aiden Thomas. I read their book Cemetery Boys last year. Gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I absolutely loved it. So good. So I just knew I was going to pre-order their next book, and I did, and I'm so excited about it. It's going to be so good. This one comes out on March 23rd, and it is a LGBT Peter Pan retelling, I think. And I love Peter Pan, I love Peter Pan. I love retellings. And I love Cemetery Boys, so I know I'm just gonna love this one. Okay, the final book I'm gonna put on this list is Witches Steeped in Gold. This is by Shannon Smart, and this is a Jamaican-inspired fantasy. It's also a debut. It's about 2 rivals who have to come together to defeat a common enemy. Let me just read you this little snippet because It sounds amazing. And the cover, oh my god, you guys will see it here. It is so fucking pretty. Jeez, I'm so... Now, you guys know, like, I keep saying I'm not a fantasy reader, but I keep reading fantasy and keep enjoying it. So I'm not going to say that, but I just think this is going to be fantastic. Fantastic. Sworn enemies, these two witches enter a precarious alliance to take down a mutual threat. But revenge is a bloody pursuit, and nothing is certain except the lengths they will go to win this game. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It is so pretty. God, it's so pretty. It's a debut. It's Jamaican inspired, and there's witches and revenge and like a common enemy. It's just got everything in it that I think I'm going to absolutely love. Now, this isn't like a end-all be-all of the things that I think I'm gonna love and rate 5 stars this year. There are plenty of things, but I'm not gonna have time to put them on this list and read them this year. So I figure if I do 10 books total, so 5 books now, 5 books 6 months from now, that'll give me enough time. I'll be able to read them and then, you know, report back whether or not I give them 5 stars by the end of the year. That's my goal. And wow, there's just some great things coming out this year. You guys just saw my most anticipated reads for the winter releases, and you know, I'm gonna do one of those every quarter. So yeah, so many great things coming. Let me know down below if you guys have any books that you're predicting to give 5 stars to. If you don't want to do that, leave me some kind of emoji with stars, some kind of star emoji. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Goodreads, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.